Hello, guys. What's up? This is Coach Eva, and welcome to No Excuses, Ladies show episode number 58. Today, it's a little bit different as I'm going live directly on my YouTube channel and live on Instagram. So, welcome, Instagram friends, welcome, YouTube friends. Guys, if you're going to be participating with me here on Instagram, please join me, ask me questions as well here on YouTube channel. So, what is the No Excuses show all about? Hi, Pam, I see you here. It's all about the mindset. So, are you looking to create a better discipline, energy, confidence in your life so you can stop making the excuses and take the massive action in your mind, body, fitness, nutrition, and business to become happier, healthier, and more congruent with your mission? If yes, this show is for you. For those of you who are a badass, and I know you are a badass, and for those of you who want to become a badass and learn how to apply the no excuses mindset in the main areas of your life, which is the mind, the body, and the business and the relationships. Because at the end of our life, guys, it's all about the relationships. In this show, I share real life situations, experience, ideas on how the no excuses mindset helped me and my freak family to achieve success. So, by having me as accountability coach, you will be able to finally discover the power of self belief, self discipline, so you can stop making excuses and create the life you truly desire by being the best version of you. And we always strive toward the best version. I don't think we all ever gonna get there because it's the next level, but that's what we're trying to do. Will you take the necessary steps to implement what I'm teaching you? It's up to you, totally up to you and no one else. But I encourage you today to take ownership and strive to live the life to the fullest with the no excuses mindset, guys. So now you have this idea what this show is all about. And today we're going to be discussing how the underdog story can help you in life. The previous week we were discussing a lot of stuff about mindset and nutrition. Today we're going to be talking the underdog story, and some people just don't even know what is the underdog story. What is the underdog? I think all of us have this. All of us have a piece of our life that was very hard and difficult and struggle, but we forget about this, that this is exactly how our life is. And instead of putting this on pedestal, taking advantage of this, we kind of wanted to suppress it and put it under the rug and under the carpet so nobody knows, instead of being out there in the public and take this as an advantage. But you need to know how, and it's all about understanding and reflecting on your story. Some coaches will say rewriting your story. Rewriting, it's almost like you can use that term, but I would say more of a reflection and understanding how the difficulties in our life can teach us lesson, how obstacle is the way, right? How what it's hard, it gives us so much content, so much learning path than the easy way. I always say this is all for a reason for you. You had these logs in front of you, you have these holes, you have these mountains for you to figure it out, overcome it, and find the power within you, because all of us have it. So, this past few days, as today is the episode 58, the past few days been very difficult for our family as I lost my father-in-law, my husband's father, and my children's grandpa. And after, and I don't want to make this sad episode, it's going to be very empowering episode, but I wanted to mention this, that in such a difficult times as we face, there is always some kind of a light or something amazing. Maybe it's a connection with someone, meeting someone, somebody say something unique. There is always something. And that's what happened after the first day, after the week. We were not even after the first day when we got together as a family for a meal. There were other people who came to the wake and who came to us to join us for the meal. As we know, this is what happens. This is like almost like a tradition that people do that, right? When you interact with family, when you talk. And there was a one person that I came across many years ago. I've met her throughout our get-togethers with our family, but wasn't on a constant basis. But I've met her a few times, and I knew her story. So knew her story, not exactly. I'm not gonna give you 100%, but I know just a little bit. So as we were talking, and she we had a great conversation. A few years ago, she lost a child. And I think we haven't spoken maybe one time after this tragic situation that happened, this tragic event that nobody can fully understand and went through this. And as we started speaking and we started talking, of course, she has two other children, two our beautiful girls. We start asking each other questions, and it appeared that she was also a life coach. She was actually just a little bit different term, because she used this tragic event that happened in her life to help others. She wrote a book. She wrote a book. This book is not published yet. It will be published. It will be revealed very soon. But this is what I wanted to underline for you. That what a tragic event, losing a child. But through coaching, through doing the work, she found the topic how she can help other parents to go through this massive grief and massive tragic time, how they can cope with this. So think about it. And this is just one story of many. All of us have them. And I wanted to point this out because look how many there's people out there that lost their children, right? And what's important is when you can connect with someone on very deep levels when this person went through the same tragic event, because maybe if they did their work, they found something what you didn't find, and they can help you go through the process, right? And realize this, that in life, when we go through certain situations, you have a better talk or better relationship with someone that kind of click with you because they went through the same. When I landed in America, all my friends were from other countries because I felt like I am connecting with people from other countries better because that's the connection, right? So, what is your underdog story? What is the story that you can use as an empowering story? Something that was very difficult in your life, or maybe it is right now, but instead of dwelling upon it, instead of digging the bigger hole that you have, how can you use the energy and understand and reflect upon? But again, this requires, guys, such a deep level of thinking, and that's when the coaching come in place. And a lot of people don't understand even coaching. They think that there is an enrollment in some kind of a program. Coaching, life coaching, like I am the high performance mind body business coach, it's not about enrolling you in anything. It's invitation to a transformation of your life. Of your life. It's not something that you will be enrolled and going through a program. It's just different. It's coaching 101, well, through certain questions that are being asked, through empowering and powerful talks, conversations. You will pull what's important to you on your own, and that's the transformation. So think about it, like when you go to the gym, why people hire coaches at the gym? Because they hire a coach at the gym because this person knows more than they know. This person this person can lead them and direct them in a certain way. This person, of course, might have some tools that will help you or other people to go through the process of transformation, right? That's when you hire a coach at the gym, because you want kind of the steps. And the same with life coaching, but it's even more empowering because it's on the mindset level. And when I teach my clients on all the levels. So when you coach with me, it's not only a level of exercise, it's all these levels. So we talk about the mind, we talk about the body. I will teach you how to exercise, how to properly have nutrition, the proper food, and also how you can start your own business, because we have several businesses, very successful businesses, and I can help you with this because we went through the process. So the EOS systems are in place and I can teach you that, but so many people don't know that. So that's what I teach you. So transformation. So if you are a person, I see you guys logging in. I'm also live on my YouTube channel. If you are a person that is looking for change, and I believe that all of us look for some kind of a change, because if you're not changing, you're not living your life. You need to live, and in order for you to live, you need to change. That's why we have a process of aging process, right? We change, and that's what it's all about: expressing the life, experiencing the life to the fullest with a great energy. And if you are a person that is looking for changing your life, hiring a coach is the way to do it. But so many people still don't understand the idea behind it. And but it will transform your life like never before. People have such a breakthroughs in their life when they hire a coach. The same like you would go to the gym and you'll finally hire a gym coach and you're like, wow, I'm blown away. But here is the thing. What happens when you actually stop having this coach? If you didn't learn the tools, the steps, and really reflect what you need to do and take this and create a habit, if you stop and you no longer are with this coach, you're going to gain the weight. You're going to lose the results that you've had. And that's the mistake of many people that they make. That's why really having a coach should be for life. Why? Because you're not going to find someone that asks those deep questions. No friends, no relatives will ever ask you these deep questions as the coach will. And the same, like you hire a coach at the gym because you want to work out intense, you want to work out with hard, you want to be pushed to your limit. And that's what happens when you actually get a life coach, someone that will push you and will ask you those difficult questions, those questions that it is gonna make you feel uncomfortable. And that's the whole idea, guys. Why do we do that? To achieve a next level. That's what I always talk about, achieving a next level. Who doesn't want to achieve next level? Do you want to have a better body, better look sexy, look good, feel strong, feel energetic as you age? Wouldn't you want that? Of course, everybody. But what about your mindset? Wouldn't you want to know more, make more money, feel good? Because it's our personal moral responsibility, guys, to be wealthy. But so many people have it all wrong. And why? Because we're going back towards your underdog story. So look, I always say this, and for those of you who don't know me, I came from Poland. I came to America so many years ago. I've been here for 26 years. And I don't speak perfect English. I have an accent. Do I can make a joke out of it. It doesn't bother me. And it's not about being perfect. About being your own awesome freak self. And that's what I want to teach you guys, understanding the underdog story. So I come from a different country. I go through chaotic process here. All these things that happening here that would take literally writing a book, and I become successful. Why? Because I use my underdog story to create the power and to create what was driven, and it was my purpose, because I always loved working out. I always loved exercises. I always loved fitness, nutrition, helping people, getting the mindset right. So me and my husband had very successful training center is in New York. For those of you who are will be watching later, you could have been a member of our gym because we trained over 25,000 people, became number one voted America's top trainer, and amazing success. But that didn't stop us there. Because actually during COVID we had to close the locations after being operated at 10 years with a seven-figure business, and we moved everything online. So now the sessions are online. So we pivot the business, we move things around, and we go higher. We're using our knowledge. And for the past few years, we've been doing life coaching because our gym started with the mindset. But now we flipped kind of the script of the gym with having the mindset even more and first. And the workouts comes along the way. So again, what is your story, guys? What are you sitting on that it's so hard and difficult? And another story of me, I could give you so many stories. I was raised without a father. My father left my mom when she was still pregnant. Not only that, he left my other sister, who was at that time 5 years old. He left his family, had me, then left my mom, and have another child in Germany. After so many years, we connected because none of us keeps in touch with him because he doesn't want it. The father doesn't want us. Okay, so look what a tragic story. But and through living my life, I understood that that was that always somewhere in the back of my head and subconscious mind, he doesn't want me, right? And rewriting this story, overcoming these objections, and creating the life that I want with a beautiful family, a great husband, great two kids, successful businesses. You can do this too. But if I did give up, if I believe that if my mom's marriage wasn't successful, might have to be the same way, I would have never surpassed and never gone so far that I am today. So, but how can you do this? Reflecting. But how can you reflect if you don't know how, right? Because I'm talking about reflection and you guys will be like, what is she talking about? What is this reflection? What do we need to do? How can I use this? That's coaching. And that's when you hire a coach to help you go through the process to creating your dream life. I have a dream. Who said this? Everybody has a dream. Everyone has a dream. It's not that you don't have one, you have one. So, what is your dream? And if you're not living your dream life, what are you doing? Do you think that you're gonna have another chance? This is your chance right now. And that's what surprises me all the time when people say sometimes inviting someone for coaching is inviting someone for a conversation. When people say I will think about it, when you say to something I will think about it, you will never do it. You won't, because you will be thinking about it for the next day, week, month, and then you're gonna forget it. Life is for us to live right now and enjoy and create the life that you want. No one else will create the life for you. What the coach will do? The coach will direct you from what you telling me. I will direct you there, and we're gonna do this. Recent example: my recent client wrote a book. Thank you, Pam. You see, this Instagram doesn't even show who is there and who is not. It's just I have no clue. And another thing, I don't know much about social media. I'm just showing up for you guys to help you, to to inspire you that this is your life, that you need to take charge. Because people say sometimes I will ask my husband for permission, I will ask my wife for permission, they will ask their children for permission. This goes back to when we had training centers, when people in our conversation we say I have to ask my husband for permission if she can sign up for a program. I mean, how does this sound? It better to ask for forgiveness beyond being ridiculous. That's like the show Ridiculousness. Don't do that. And you can discuss certain things, but you have to be responsible for your life, and no one ever should say no to you as far as deciding what you need the most. You have to think, what is that's been dragging me all my life. Like, what is that one topic? I mean, I told you already, with me was my father. I had to understand that relationship with a father doesn't need to be reflecting on my future relationships. I had to understand that. I have to understand that me coming over to America was for a reason. I want a dream. I came here for a reason, and I had to go through troubles. Thank you guys. I had to go through the troubles, to obstacles, to understand that I was hopping from job to job. uh, but in the back of my head, I was studying fitness. I was doing the sessions. I was not living with congruent light for what I needed to do. Instead, I was jumping and searching for something until it hit me that this is what I need to do. And that's when we open up the gyms. And that's when I started full time being a coach, being a fitness coach, nutrition coach. And that's when we help people to become better in their life, right? Through workouts. And then we create next level, which is the operate to dominate. What you see here on our platforms at Steve Eckert, one as well. He's the project instructor and a high performance coach like me. We created this to help you guys so you can find that one thing that drives you. And again, if you listen, if please find the moment and go back to the whole episode so you understand when I give the example of this lady in the beginning, which is very sad story, very short story, but it gives you an idea how you can reflect on your story and use these tragic events to say, okay, I am not only one that going through this, because always in our head, when we go through something difficult, we think that we are only one person that went through this, that this is only one event for me. No one else is struggling like me. But in this world, we have almost 8 billion people. It's not only you. As crazy as it sounds, there's so many people. So now if you show the way how you dealt with something through, like this lady wrote a book, through course, through helping someone, you helping that one person at a time. There is always one decision at a time, one better meal at a time, that creates this massive action at the end that creates the massive change. Always think about it, one small thing at a time, like one step forward at a time, will create the massive road that you took upon. One better meal at a time will create the massive weight loss. One better thinking at a time, better affirmation, better habit will create a better mindset. That's what it is. But it's so difficult to do it alone. So I encourage you today, guys, send me a DM today. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a talk, because all of us need coaching. I have coaches myself because I want to get better. And that's what I encourage you today to do the same. We also have phenomenal courses online. There is a 40-day habit challenge that you open the course. The course opens up to you as you go through it. We have amazing 360 nutrition course, where it's a whole life, all different aspects of your life when you deal with struggle as far as nutrition goes. I give you all these examples so you can take a lesson upon this and like reflect it in your day. How can you apply what you just learned from these lessons? That's how these courses are created, and they are all in my bio. So when you actually click on my bio and you go to courses, you can see them right there. And for those of you who need to meet with me like 101, that's the 101 coaching. It's a little bit different than the courses, just to explain you how it works. And of course, I encourage you, go on my YouTube channel, sign up, of course, in Instagram, click in my bio, sign up for my YouTube channel. There's so much content here. Every day you can drive to work, you can cook dinner, and you can literally listen to these messages, to these lessons that I teach. There's so much content in there. Hi, Alec. Project graduates. Oh, another group is there today. Can't reveal much, but the project is the beast for every single man, right, Alec? So, again, I encourage you strongly to check out in my bio the courses, sign up for these courses, make your life better, make your life to live to the fullest. But again, you need to have something to have that foundation, because if you trying to figure out sometimes on your own, it's going to take you too long. And not only that, you're going to get discouraged, because that's what happens with people when they get excited. It's always the same thing. They get so excited, they start a new program, new weight loss, I'm going to be doing this, they found the diet, they do it. In a month they are done. And why they're done? Why it's so easy for people to quit? Because it wasn't really correlated with them themselves. It was too difficult, maybe not enough calories, maybe it didn't go with them because of their lifestyle. And nobody never showed them this. That's why I always say diets don't work. You need to have something that will work for you, and it's consistent, because you eventually will stop. You want to create a habit, not only in your nutrition, in just generally your life. So that's what the course is all about, and that's what the coaching is all about. Coaching will teach you these habits, and then you apply them in a certain way that is only good for you. So again, will you take the necessary steps? It's up to you and no one else. But the time is ticking. This moment will never come back. You only have this moment. So what's your plan for tomorrow, for next week, for a month, in a year? What is the dream that you want to do? You got to act on it. Without action and creating a great energy, it's not going to be there. Because at the end of the day, we as humans, we are energy generators, we are energy creators, and we are energy holders. Meaning any emotion that steals you up, you take it in, you process, and you have to release it. So with this said, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Again, sign up for my YouTube channel, get the content going, listen, educate yourself, make comments, ask me questions. I am here to help you, because I want you to be your own awesome freak self. And that's the only way to empower this world. You are you, not someone else. If you are not using your special powers that you have as a human being, the world is missing out on you. And I see this all the time, of people just doubting. And that's something that I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you of why journaling is so important next week. Why journaling is so important. So stay tuned. It's going to be a breakthrough. You're going to understand why we journal and why we actually write and create a dream of actually writing it down. Stay tuned for this, because this is an eye-opening thing. With this said, guys, I will talk to you later. Have a No Excuses Live. Looking forward to meeting all of you, maybe one day in person, as we're going to be organizing some awesome fun boot camps, retreats, and other things for you. So stay tuned with everything. I will talk to you later. No excuses. Thank you guys for joining me today.